Hi, this is Merris, host of Realitea Podcast, where me and my wife spill the tea on all the crappy reality TV I force her to watch. Welcome to Realitea with your host, me, Merris, and my wife, Lillian, over there.
I'm over here.
Today we bring you a very special reality, as all of our episodes are special, but...
Well, in addition to
Yeah,
that, welcome, Cruel Tea listeners. You're going to get a bonus reality episode.
Oh, damn.
Because my allergies were bad, and I couldn't do a Merris Monday, and I was tired.
That's fair. Well, it's now extra special for that reason, but this is just super extra special. Last week's episode of Ghost Hunters got me thinking.
Did it?
About reality shows that I super liked around that time, because reality shows back then, like now, are really good. This episode came to mind because of how infamous it was. It definitely took the internet by storm, was memed to death, blah, blah.
Yeah, I have a personal connection to this one.
Oh, yeah, you do?
Yeah.
I remember seeing this episode when it aired live because, like I said, I love reality TV and I have no life at all. Like many of you, I was a Gordon Ramsay fan. I say was because if you live on the internet at all, you may have heard some unsavory things about Gordon Ramsay. Here on Realitea and our other podcast, Cruelty, we believe women when they say things, and we don't defend abusers just because we like the entertainment they produce.
Amen, yes.
Gordon Ramsay has been accused of many shitbag things, and we're not going to discuss or praise him as a person very much.
No, I think he's a piece of shit.
But I'm not going to detail on that because the point of this show is entertainment, and I don't want to gloss over things that are important. If you're curious about what kind of person Gordon Ramsay really is, just go Google it. In 2013, I didn't know what a shitbag he was, so I was really enjoying this episode when it aired. Since then, a lot of drama has unfolded about Amy's baking company, so here we go. In 2013's Kitchen Nightmares,
yeah.
Season 6, Episode 16. I didn't fix that. Mistake. If you're unfamiliar with Gordon Ramsay and Kitchen Nightmares, Gordon Ramsay is an ex-professional soccer player turned Michelin star chef from the United Kingdom. Everyone likes him because he's a mean guy who yells things in the kitchen. To soften his image, a reality show was made called Kitchen Nightmares, where Gordon Ramsay kills you with mean dad love to help make your restaurant successful again.
He does kill you with mean dad love.
In 2006, Amy Buzolago, I'm not sure, from Amy's Baking Company opened her restaurant/bakery in Scottsdale, Arizona. She and her husband, Sammy, an immigrant from Israel, which will be relevant later, are kind of a weird mismatched couple. Amy is a young blonde hyper-control freak, and Sammy is much older and seems very quiet and religious. Yet they make their marriage work somehow. Their marriage may be working, but their little bakery sure it wasn't, because they needed help. They needed to be rescued by Gordon Ramsay and his TV show crew. The show opens with a talking head of Amy. She says she has a real true passion for baking and culinary arts. She says Sammy, her husband, made an investment of over $1 million to open this restaurant. Damn, get it, girl.
Well, and he is also old.
Yeah.
I would like to, and he's like literally a gangster. He tells Gordon he is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I missed that.
In that episode, he's like, I'm a gangster. Fuck you.
I missed that
Yeah.
entirely. I just wasn't paying. I don't know.
He's an Israeli gangster. No joke. I looked it up.
Dang. Wow. Okay, that's breaking Amy's Baking Company news. She says her restaurant business has been hard. Her main problem is navigating social media. She says Yelp has been giving her a hard time. People keep posting harassing reviews. The show shows the customers complaining against shots of Sammy and Amy being yelling and defensive. The customer's not always right. I won't take shit from anybody, says Amy aggressively into the camera. The customers call her Cruella de Vil. She is snipping and arguing and screaming at people. Customers are saying she is a lost cause. Not only does Amy and Sammy fight and bully their customers, but they are controlling of their staffs and withholding tips. The staff seems to hate Amy and Sammy too. Additionally, Amy seems to be running her kitchen inefficiently, insisting on doing all the major cooking herself instead of delegating to staff members. Within the first 5 minutes, this is a kitchen nightmare. Customers are yelling, food is going in the trash, and Amy is cursing. It is chaos. Sammy is yelling,
It
"Fuck
is.
you, motherfucker!" swinging his arms and going absolutely apeshit on a guy. And this is just the episode teaser. It almost looks like a fight is going to break out and police will be called. Is this Kitchen Nightmares or the World Wrestling Federation, you wonder? At around 6 or 7 minutes, the music dies down. You wonder, what the fuck did I just watch? Was that the whole episode? But no! The sun breaks out of the clouds and a ray of light falls onto the earth. There is a silhouette of a handsome British man coming out our way. Who could this be now? Do 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 do. It is Gordon Ramsay, of course.
Oh yeah, who else would it be?
A gruff, ugly, trollish angel of the earth has come to save us. Gordon walks in and Sammy warmly greets him, arms outstretched. "Hello, chef," says Sammy. "Nice to meet you," says Gordon in a masculine but warm and loving way. You think you see kindness in his black button eyes, but you would be mistaken. Gordon seems impressed by the beautiful bakery items in the glass cases. He wants to meet the baker, Amy. She walks out and Gordon kisses her cheeks Europeanly. Gordon is bouncing on his heels and eager to look around. He wants to see everything. He is impressed by the niceness and cleanliness of the restaurant. He wonders how this all came together. Amy is too pumped to contain herself and looks a little starstruck, so she begins to ramble about how she and Sammy are soulmates and how they worked hard and totally paid for everything, and the show makes these little kooky sound effects to indicate that she may be crazy.
Schwow.
I put a pin in that because this couple is actually kind of cute, and if you know anything about them, spoiler alert, they're still together somehow and seem in love.
They're nuts.
I love them.
And on so much cocaine.
We are pro-love on this podcast, Reality, even if they're train wrecks. Those are the vibes we want here. This is a safe space.
Oh my God, Merris, what the fuck?
Amy launches into her main problem, the online haters. She is talking too much and too fast, and Gordon is overwhelmed. He is like, "Slow down, sis." There's a clusterfuck in the doorway, and Gordon looks around a kitchen. He loves how everything seems neat and labeled and organized.
Yeah, it's not like disgusting or anything. It's like a really pretty restaurant.
Yeah. He boggles at what the problem could be. Most of the time, restaurants and kitchen nightmares are legitimately gross, full of mold and rotten, unorganized food. Gordon then goes to catch up with Amy and Sammy. They meet when Amy and Sammy met when she was a Playboy model, so of course Sammy was into her. Amy says she wasn't into modeling and really wanted to be a baker and a chef, so she followed her dreams and Sammy helped finance it. Amy says she has a problem with her staff, too. She says her staff are dirty or lazy, and she has gone through hundreds of employees. Amy says that the online bullies are her main issue. They claim that the customers say that their pizzas are frozen. Amy will attack back. She won't take the online bullying and stands up to them. She will fight back.
I mean, kind of anyway.
Yeah. Gordon wonders what would be the perfect employee, since obviously she's going to need a staff to make this work. Amy laughs and jokingly says that she would need clones of her. That could work. Gordon asks if she's a control freak, and Amy laughs and gets defensive and she's like, "A little bit." He wonders if she has any children with Sammy, and she's like 3, but they are trapped inside cat bodies. Meow meow.
And she literally goes, "I speak feline, meow meow."
Yeah.
Meow meow meow. Like a real crazy person would do.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Her cats are her life, and she speaks feline. This was a meme for a little bit, too. I also have 3 cat children inside cat bodies. Cat children inside cat, whatever. I have 2 cats called the Greys. Stinky and Binky are their individual names, and they are completely identical female gray cats from completely different litters. I'm sorry I'm discussing my cats, but this is my podcast, and these are my children, goddammit. The 3rd one is an old lady tuxedo cat.
Very good, Merris.
Yes, just so you know. Amy then demonstrates a meow for us very enthusiastically. Gordon sits down to order a meal as if he were a customer to see what it's like. He has met with a young waitress, and when questioned about how her tips are, she smiles coyly and says she doesn't make tips. She makes hourly. Now, I will pause here and deliver this 3-year-old breaking news that I got from the New York Post.
Yeah, we sure did.
At the time the show was made, Amy says she was paying her staff $14 an hour. She didn't mention the tips anywhere in the interview, so I'm not saying that she was right and the Kitchen Nightmares was wrong. I'm just delivering the full picture as we study these shows scientifically.
For science.
For science. Gordon is outraged that she doesn't make tips. And in the New York Post, Amy didn't mention the tipping, so maybe she kept them. I don't know. You be the judge, Teabags. Gordon confronts Sammy on the tipping, and he confirms that he holds tips. It's just kind of what they do. Gordon orders a whole new bunch of food. I feel that this is a fair tactic when testing out how a restaurant's running. Gordon feels the tension in the air like a German Shepherd dog. Amy feels God wants her to run this restaurant.
She
God
said
damn
that.
It. Yes.
She said the Lord wants her to run that restaurant.
And then we hear a ding dong. Gordon is distracted by a doorbell. Come in. Apparently, the doorbell is the system the restaurant uses when they're doing their dishes or something. It drives Gordon nuts. But hark.
Yeah.
But hark, Gordon hears more trouble. The kitchen is slow and the staff is being ran inefficiently, as apparent by the doorbell system. And his food is gross. His pizza is soggy. The dough is raw. Roar! And this outrages Gordon. It outrages him. He takes the gross pizza back into the kitchen. It is soggy, sweet, and a mess. Sammy didn't take this news very well. He seems afraid to tell Amy that Gordon hated the pizza. Sammy says he knows his wife and she can't take criticism. We get a commercial break, and the narrator guy tells us that Gordon has been sitting for over an hour and is getting impatient. When he gets his pizza, the dough is raw, and Sammy doesn't seem to be taking the news very well. There, we're all caught up. I don't think the reality shows do this thing anymore where the narrator summarizes stuff from when we come back from commercial break. Good times. Sammy wants Gordon to tell Amy that the food is gross and he needs backup and he's too scared to do it himself.
He is clearly actually scared. Yeah.
Yeah, the Israeli gangster is scared of the woman.
He's like, I am gangster, I fuck you, but my wife scared me.
Yeah, she's scary. Gordon is aghast and that he has to repeat his own words to the other owner. He won't do it.
No.
I'm like, just come on. You said it to him.
Gordon, you have made men cry. Get up there.
Just get over. Just tell her.
Make a bitch cry.
Right.
That bitch don't have no feelings to cry with.
Yeah. Gordon. Okay. He won't do it. Then Gordon looks over the menu and thinks some of the food ideas are nasty, and he also didn't like any of the dinner dishes he received. Everything seems overly complicated or unnecessary. The burger was a wet mess. Gordon says the ravioli dish was confused. I relate to this ravioli dish, for I too am confused. Gordon reports that the burger was like dry cat food. Eventually, Gordon goes up and tells Amy to her face that, in his words, the food had a few bumps, and Amy was like, "What kind of bumps?" Then Gordon tips the waitress in front of Amy like a big F you, LOL.
Yeah, it was funny. But I mean, they are, at the time, this is like, what year was this? Like 2013?
Yeah.
They were making $14 an hour.
Right.
I mean, that's not
That's
a
why I
living
added
wage,
that in
but,
there. That was a lot at the time.
Yeah, it's true. It was before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. We hear Amy and Sammy arguing in the back. The music is intense, but then the shot fades away and Amy is opening for a new day. She is doing food prep and the like. Gordon talks to her about the pizza and his other food experiences, but Amy launches into defensiveness and infrequent blinking. She stands there wide-eyed and straight-faced, trying not to explode as Gordon swings his dick around.
And she is like a skinny, tall woman with blonde hair and big, buggy eyes.
Yes. Gordon explained that the white truffle oil is not always a good food to add, which he's right. That shit is overpowering. But neither one of them are communicating very well. Amy feels attacked and isn't listening, and Gordon hammers her at what she should do and why her food was gross. Gordon is probably right about the food thing. Frozen raviolis aren't great, and nobody wants truffle oil on pizza. All I'm saying is that they both may be assholes. We can hate everyone here on Reality. It's only fair.
That's true.
Gordon demands to know why Amy can't take criticism, and Sammy's like, I don't know, man. The music becomes intense, and the kitchen is bustling. Dinner is going down, and it's hot. We are already seeing them argue, snipe at each other. Soon there is an, oh my god, and Amy looks to be like she is losing her shit. The narrator says the food is leaving the kitchen at a snail's pace, and doesn't seem worth the wait. Now, as I said before, Teabags, this podcast is about science, so let's see what you think. From the New York Post article, the people in this scene are her Yelp reviewers, according to Amy. That the show went out of their way to get all the mean Yelp reviewers and put them all in the restaurant together to order food, and then send it back as some kind of sabotage, and get good footage. Personally, if that's true, I don't think that's very fair, and it seems like something a slimy reality television show asshole would do.
Well, I looked into this
Mhm.
a long time ago
Yeah.
because I am interested in Amy's Baking Company.
This is science, right?
This is for science,
Right,
correct?
yeah.
I didn't just Google it late at night because I was stoned.
Mhm.
Basically, that is true.
That they just took a bunch of like actual haters and put them in a restaurant all together.
Yes, they did. They
That's
do that a
shitty.
lot of the time, or they
Yeah.
hire actual like extras, actors, and stuff to come in
Mhm.
and complain.
Yeah.
But
But yeah.
as Larissa would say from 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, nobody would get that.
Colty.
Yeah.
Like they're still nuts.
Yes, I mean it doesn't negate all the other things because she did scream at her staff and stuff like that. Doesn't erase that.
Fired a girl for no reason. Yeah. It just their system is stupid.
Yeah.
Everything they do is stupid. Their food looks gross. I mean, it didn't look like horrible. I've certainly
And they
had
said that they
worse.
put a new point of sale system in right before they filmed this, so nobody knew how to work it.
Yeah, well, Kitchen Nightmares did that, and it was
Yeah.
to sabotage them, and I believe that's true. I think what they saw
Mhm.
is when Amy. This is
Definitely
what I
at their
understand
worst.
from the. This is what I understand from like the producer side
Mhm.
is so Amy's baking company like writes in and like help us, we're assholes and the
Mhm.
haters, meow meow,
Meow,
I hate
meow.
them, meow meow.
Yeah.
And so they were like, these are the craziest people that have ever written in. Let's fuck them up,
Yeah. I think that's what happened.
and then we're gonna make that our season finale.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. So I have an update.
Yeah.
On Amy's baking company.
All right.
It ain't no more.
No.
That shit's gone.
It's gone.
They moved to Tel Aviv.
Oh, yeah, I do have that as the update too.
Okay, well you can go. You can
Yeah,
go. I was
that's
just
cool.
excited.
No, that's fine. So we leave him off at the Yelp reviewers, and all these asshole Yelp reviewers were ordering food. And this, of course, is sending Amy into a meltdown. To be fair, if I had all my haters in a room, I'd kind of melt down too.
Oh my god, I would get so excited, perhaps sexually aroused.
Wow. Wow. In her interview, she said she recognized many of them. Gordon doesn't like how the food is coming out. Maybe there's some credibility under all the pressure and the cameras in the kitchen is kind of stressing out Amy, and she's legitimately melting down. Amy seems avoidant and is trying to run away, not wanting to deal with the problems.
Meow meow.
Gordon confronts customers and Sammy talking about all the tips the customers are leaving for the staff.
Can I say this though? It's really important.
Yeah.
A bitch put corn on ravioli. I saw it with my own two-face eyes.
Ooh,
That's a sin.
that's weird. Shouting ensues. Fuck me, fuck you, we are hearing throughout the whole episode.
Yeah.
Amy decides to shut it down. She is shutting down the kitchen and throwing everyone out. Amy is firing a girl on camera, telling her not to come back. Sammy is shouting at staff. I quit, says the girl. Amy is shouting, saying Katie doesn't work here anymore, and she is a poisonous little viper. Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah. The narrator says Katie was fired for simply asking a question. Dang, the drama.
To be fair, can I be fair?
Yeah.
Katie was talking mad shit.
Hell yeah,
in
Katie.
the first part of the episode.
Shout out to Katie.
So if she got fired, it's because she's talking shit. Not because she asked a question. She was talking mad shit.
Shout out to Katie.
Well, yeah, Katie's right, but she's still talking shit.
Gordon calmly sits down with Amy and Sammy and says he's here to help and he is here as the big strong dad here to save you. But Amy will need to learn to take criticism. Amy tears up and turns her head away. Then immediately they break into arguing. Amy and Sammy go at one another arguing. Gordon tries to break in and say that Amy's not listening to anyone and that the frozen food isn't good. Gordon wants to try again tomorrow and then leaves like Tuxedo Mask. The narrator says that Gordon is a man with a plan. Gordon reaches out to the former staff members and confronts everyone about their working experience. It isn't good. Sammy and Amy seem controlling and abusive, that it is a very oppressive environment. One dude claims that Sammy made him wash his car, lol. There is a super high turnover. They also say that the food is nasty. Stuff comes out raw. Customers are always wrong. They say that Sammy and Amy don't know how to manage anything. Gordon goes and talks to Amy and Sammy, and Amy wants to, quote, clarify a few things by explaining herself defensively. She interrupts Gordon, but eventually he gets to insist that frozen food isn't good in a restaurant, and I'm sorry, he's right about that. I don't want frozen stuff when I'm paying tons of money at a restaurant either. Fresh food only, or I could be making this meal at home. Amy launches into arguing, though, and she's not listening. Gordon confronts Amy again about staff he heard about, like how she and Sammy treat staff and how they are made to wash cars. Amy's eyes get big at the accusations and isn't really taking this well. Amy gets up, saying that she needs a drink of water, and runs the fuck away, cursing and saying that she is going home like a psycho. She goes from needing a drink of water to needing to go home.
That was true. She's like, what are you going to do? Yell at me about having water? Meow. I'm going home.
Amy gets dragged back, but her kitty claws are out.
Meow.
She's not taking any of Gordon's shit after she sits down at the table.
You're a hater.
Yeah. She says everything is all the staff's fault, and then she takes no responsibility for any of this. Way to go, Amy. Gordon thinks that she is too far gone, and Amy is like, yeah, I'm too far gone. It's Christmas, la la. And then everything goes quiet.
True. Yeah, because it wasn't Christmas.
If you can't change, Gordon is like, then I can't help you. He is talking down to her like a disappointed dad, and it's heartbreaking television. The right thing for him to do is just get out of here, says Gordon, and he is off like Batman.
He bounces on his little toes, he's like, I'm out of here. Damn. Like he does.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Amy says this is bullshit, but it isn't over. The episode has a part 2, which I think I might cover on next Reality.
Because it's just as nuts.
Yes.
Because I've watched it many times.
Well, it's finally happened. After 100 episodes, he met his match, said Gordon. But there's an epilogue. As I said, I watched a New York Post interview with Amy from 2021, and she says a day after this episode aired that she got a deportation notice from the feds.
Yep.
They paid a ton in legal fees, and in
$250,000 for immigration lawyers.
Yes. In 2018, Sammy was forced to return to Israel, but Amy followed him, and they are living their best life. Amy is also known for her 420 weed bag goods.
Well, not in Tel Aviv, but she was in California. Yeah. Basically, she's opening up a new bakery, and she has like an Instagram. She has the gram.
Oh, good for
Meow,
her.
meow. And they have like a lot of like T-shirts and stuff, and she made a cookbook, and she's nuts.
Yeah.
So I saw that episode, and it inspired me greatly to make art.
Oh?
That's right.
Okay.
And I made this art like way back in 2013, 14.
Oh, that art, yeah.
Yeah, it's St. Gordon and the Holy Risotto.
Yeah.
Like the painting of St. Michael the Archangel?
Yeah.
Where he's squishing the devil with his foots.
It's squishing.
I made it that he's squishing Amy, and it's Gordon.
That's very good.
And it did go viral a little bit. I sell some every year, and so I'm going to link my Redbubble account if you would like a little poster or a sticker, a T-shirt of St. Gordon and the Holy Risotto. There's
made by
cats
you.
in it.
You made it. You made it with your little hands.
Well, I made it in Photoshop, but I did it really good.
It's true.
Like, I'm not playing. He has a spoon instead of a sword and a risotto that's like a baby Jesus with a halo and everything.
It's beautiful.
And Amy's like being trod underfoot.
I think you have little kitties in there, too.
There are 3 kitties going meow, meow, in there. Meow, meow, because she had 3 kitties. So I had to put 3 kitties in there, her cat children. That's me playing, paying proper respects. I'm giving props.
Meow, meow.
Meow, meow. And I will tell you, if you have not seen this episode, I will link it because it's on YouTube's.
I got it from the YouTube.
The tubes of YouTubes. Yeah. And you can watch it there.
There is a part 2 if you want to skip ahead, but I think I might cover that for next week.
Yeah, don't skip ahead. What are you doing?
Well, you can be an asshole. Assholes are allowed to listen.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right. Well, skip ahead then. Fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, be prepared for next week's episode. There could be a quiz.
And if you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, why isn't Realitea on YouTube? Y'all.
We is.
No, we're not.
Oh, shit.
Cruelty is. Reality isn't.
Oh, I get it mixed up.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of tea-themed shit going on.
Okay.
But you can find this. I'll put it. There'll be something. There'll be a link. I don't know. But like and subscribe and comment.
Yeah.
And notification bell. And tell me to go to hell.
Yeah.
Like Amy. And I'll tell you to go meow meow yourself.
I was about to say, just tell me meow meow. That's all I want.
Please comment meow meow. That
meow,
would
meow.
just like make me so happy.
Yeah.
So that I know we're all speaking the same language to our cat children.
Meow meow.
Meow meow. Yeah, what other business time do I got? Well, if you know we have another podcast because you're listening to it. Because I uploaded this episode as a treat.
It's not a mistake. We could have been.
I didn't do it on accident. I just got really sick.
Yeah.
And I was so tired. I was literally typing notes. This was really funny. So I was typing notes. I'm doing an AI episode about how we're all going to die or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
For Merris Monday. And I fell asleep, but I kept typing. So I started transcribing whatever fucking weird dream I was having.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, it was just like, put it in the fucking bucket. God damn. And I was like, I'm like, what was
What's in the
on
bucket?
in that dream? And I was like, you're totally going to break up with him, aren't you? And then I was like, yeah, put it in the bucket. That's just what I wrote.
That's awesome.
It was like paragraphs of just absolute batshit. How am I typing and dreaming?
I can do that.
That's a level of tired that I can't make you understand.
No.
I've been going through a time.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of time.
A weird time.
It's been a bit of a weird time, has it not?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it.
Anyway, it's the end of this episode.
I'm still business timing.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Shit.
We're divorced.
Okay.
Right now. Anyway, hey, do you want to hear us talk about more stuff? Like, a lot more?
I don't know why you'd want that.
Shh. Yes, you do. You do. Because you love me parasocially. Look. Maybe it's a little codependent what we got going on.
We can make out.
He's literally ruining my life. Merris is like if you got like an exotic pet, right?
Yeah.
And he's cool looking and he does like really cute little things, but he is also simultaneously ruining your life in really weird ways.
Yeah, screaming meow meow.
Like 4 a.m.
Uh-huh.
and like taking a shit on your bed.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Anyway, we have a Patreon and oh my goodness, there's like 600 hours of content.
Wow.
Yes. Wow, indeed. Willow just did a Patreon episode on Matthew Perry, so if you're interested in celebrity stuff for some reason, that's there.
Yeah.
I just covered Scientology, Shelley Miscavige. She did. And I talk a lot about Scientology. I'm sure they'll come kill me or something. That's fine. Actually, I'm two small bananas. Wait, is it small bananas? No,
what
I
do
think it's
bananas
small
have to
peanuts.
do with anything?
What is small? Small fry?
Yeah, small fry.
I don't listen. I've had a Benadryl. Okay, I don't know what's going on. The Hat Man's over there telling me to wrap it up.
Yeah.
In addition, like I said, we have Cruelty. We have Reality, and you can watch Amy's Baking Company for free, and that all rhymed. But go check out my Amy's Baking Company merch.
Yeah.
My
Meow.
St. Gordon and the Holy Risotto. Shit's funny, and you're gonna want one. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my best works. Anyway, if all you can do to support this podcast... Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes me and Merris like to go to McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to send us $7? Because that's how much it costs for us to eat a... What do we get? I get a triple cheeseburger, some fat, and then Merris gets the double cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's the size I need.
That's the size he needs because he's small.
Uh-huh.
He's not tall. He's
No.
a very short king.
I'm the smallest guy you've ever seen, probably.
He's just barely here.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't need like a triple cheeseburger. But I'm a
No.
big bitch.
No.
I'm like 800 feet tall.
I'm a medium.
Are you a medium?
I don't know.
Ways? Yeah, I would say so. Anyway, we have a coffee too. If you're just like, I think you're cute, here's $5. Well, that's nice, and I appreciate it. But if all you can do to support this podcast is listen, thank you very much. Join our Discord also.
Yeah.
Or else.
Right.
Goodbye.
Bye.